Join me as we explore the utilitarian features of the Gato Stream Deck. Disclaimer, Elgato is not sponsoring this video. I wish. But you can find these devices on Amazon or Best Buy or other such stores. Well, hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video we're going to be talking about how to use and operate the Gato Stream Deck. So let's do it to it. You know, when I first heard about this device, I'm like, who the heck needs something like that? Just push buttons to do different things. But anyway, I tried it out and I really got hooked on it. I'm going to show you the Gato Stream Deck I have on my Mac Mini. And then I'm going to show you the new Gato Stream Deck that I have that we're going to go over to my iMac with and actually hook it up, show you how to use it. All right, so let's take a look at the Gato Stream Deck that I have connected to my Mac Mini here. Let's switch over to that camera. Now, as you can see, I have the different colored buttons on here, all the different icons. For my mail, I can check my mail, I can check my Gmail. If I want to go to YouTube, I'm going to push this button, and then it appears on my computer. If there's something that I want to do where I'm going to use several websites open at the same time, I can pre-program those. And actually, let me find that button here. That's this button right here. And on the screen here, you can see that several websites open at the same time. And you can see the different websites I have set up for when I want to do a podcast on Zoom. Okay, other buttons I have on here are Zoom buttons. You can see these down here. All the way across. This whole row is dedicated to when I make a Zoom call. I can use these different buttons to perform functions within the Zoom menu. Next page, we have QuickTime Player, which I'm going to be recording a screenshot now of. So let's hook up our screenshot here. Let's open it up. Okay, it brought up QuickTime Player. Let's go to Movie File. Okay, we have that going already. Now we want to do a screen recording. You may have seen my last video, or last two videos, where we've seen how to do a screen recording on a Mac. So there's our button here. There's our toolbar. And let's see. Let's start a recording here. There's our 10-second countdown. In the meantime, we're recording on my A10 Mini Extreme ISO. Also, this is another video we'll be talking about. I'm going to show you how many different functions you can put on this Gato Stream Deck. It's probably one of the most productive tools that I have. It allows me to do all kinds of different things within a shorter amount of time. And you can see how the software actually mirrors the physical Gato Stream Deck. My rows here, emails, message, FaceTime, different buttons here. Turn my key lights on and off. I have a little clock here that I can use for countdowns, stopwatch, so I don't run out of time on Zoom. I only have the 40-minute one. This whole row here is dedicated to Zoom. This button here is to open up the Sony web page for my cameras. I've got the Rodecaster Pro button here. Microsoft Word, the A10 Mini Pro ISO software, Audacity, the Apple website. Let's take a look at that. All right, just one button opens that up for me. Next page. So far, this is dedicated mostly to the QuickTime program. These different buttons here, so I don't have to keep going up to the menu to click on them. And the following, I can either use the button on the Gato Stream Deck itself or click here. And these are all some of the sound effects that I've downloaded through the Stream Deck that are in their library, like, hey, come on, this video's not that bad. Well, so let's move over to my iMac now, and we'll actually utilize the new Stream Deck. We'll download the software, we will set up the little icons for it, and then actually put it into practice. Here, we're going to be going to the Elgato website for downloads. We select our product for the Mac, 15 button for Mac. download, and then we hit download. We're going to be starting our Gato Stream Deck. I have the icon down here. But also you can see here, it already comes with a preloaded button. We push that button, it takes us to the Elgato website, and we can see the various resources that they offer here. Let's big screen it and see what they have here. All right, some diagrams, video on software integration, step-by-step instructions. Okay, let's get out of that. Now what we want to do is we want to fill up these buttons here with things that we can actually use. So here's the software. And we've got that welcome button in the middle of the screen here. Same thing as over here. Now we want to start loading buttons that we can use. So let's go over to this menu board here. Game capture, record, we're not really using that right now. Soundboard, Stream Deck. Okay, multi-action. We'll use that in a little bit. System, basically what we're going to start out with is the website key, the hot switch key, and the hotkey. Here's OBS Studio. We talked about that in another video. The Elgato Streamlights, which I have over on the other side of the room there, they're connected by Bluetooth. Okay, well, let's start adding some buttons here. Let's go to a website. Drop and drag. Let's say we want to do the Apple website. All right, there it is. Let's get the website address here. Command C. And we're going to put down here in the URL, Command V. Title is Apple website. We can always fill in an Apple icon up here later. We can get that off of images from Google or one of your other websites. But for right now, let's test it out. Okay, it's appeared on the screen here of the Stream Deck, so let's push that. And there it is, the Apple website. And we can do this for all kinds of websites with this website key. Let's try a program on the computer here. We want it to open Audacity. In order to get this to work on the iMac here, I'm going to have to open System Preferences, and we want Accessibility. There it is. We're going to click to make changes. We're going to unlock this. All right. All the apps to control your computer. Stream Deck, yes. Okay. Should be good to go now. And now we're going to go to this key here, open. Drag it to the open icon area. We go down to choose. Dreambook would like to access. Okay. Applications. And we want Audacity, so let's try that one. Open. Okay. I even put the icon for Audacity in here. It already gave us the title. So let's try it on the button here. We'll push the Audacity button. And there it is. And we can repeat that for different programs. Let's try Zoom. We want to put Zoom in there. So we're going to choose new icon. And we'll go to open. And we want Zoom, so let's find Zoom. Okay. Go through our selection here. Zoom US. There it is. And ladies and gentlemen, this is what is known as a basic, quick and easy, down and dirty, creative tool. You can use this Stream Deck for all kinds of different functions. Let's see what else we have here. If I want to put a timer in here, if I want to count down. Timer. We can always find a picture of a clock and put it in here later. It's going to be a 30-second duration, but you can change that. So let's see what happens when we push the time clock. As you can see, the time clock is now counting down on the Stream Deck. Now you can use this countdown clock for the start of a podcast or live streaming. Okay, let's stop that. Now let's say there's something we want to open that we don't have. I have Final Cut Pro on my iMac, so let's find that. Open. And we'll choose Final Cut Pro. And now we have Final Cut Pro on here. If we want to add a picture for Final Cut Pro, let's go to Open Stream Deck Library, see if they have anything in there that's similar. Okay, I'm not seeing anything for Final Cut Pro here. Let's try something different. Let's try, you can always go to Create New Icon. This is on the Elgato website itself. You can choose from among these different icons. Do we have anything for Final Cut Pro? Okay, we don't have anything there. Well, we can go to the plugins for the Stream Deck store. Do we have anything for Final Cut Pro? Oh, I like this Utilities analog clock. Let's install that so we can always see what time it is. The Zoom plugin. Yeah, why don't we use the Zoom plugin? We'll install that. Okay, let's see what kind of icons they have here. Let's see if they have Final Cut Pro here. Okay, here is the Final Cut Pro icon pack. Okay, music. You can download and test different kinds of music. Okay, so now you can use that in your videos. Sound effects. Let's see what they have. The record scratch. That's always a good one. Okay, let's download that. Now let's get out of here. And we want to put those in our buttons here. So let's see what we have now. Now that we've downloaded some of the different menu systems within certain apps, let's try Zoom here. Now you can move the different apps to different icon areas. So let's open up the Zoom. Okay. Go to Meeting. There I am. And we can join with audio. Okay. Now if you notice down here during your Zoom call, you can mute your mic using your mouse or stop your video. I think there's an easier way here with these buttons, so let's go back to the software. And let's add those in there. I want to toggle the mute button. Now let's minimize this so we can see here. Right now my microphone is on. All I have to do now is push the button on the Stream Deck and it is muted. We can do the same thing for the video. We can do that for sharing the screen or participants. All kinds of different functions you can add to your Elgato Stream Deck. You can even end the meeting with it by push of a button. Okay, let's go back to the software. We can add this software to the Stream Deck so that at a push of a button it will open. There's all kinds of different things we can do here. So I think you should look into it. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at all the different functions that you can use with the Stream Deck. Again, there's tutorial videos on there. YouTube's full of videos on how to use this thing. There's different ones. I have the 32 button on one computer, and now I have the 15 on this computer. So, take care, and see you in the next video.